All right, let's talk about something we all do, probably a dozen times a day without even thinking about it. UPI payments. It's so incredibly easy, right? Fast, super convenient. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's really going on behind that quick scan? Let's peel back the curtain a little. You know how it goes. Your day probably starts with something like this: a quick payment for that morning chai. And then, of course, you grab lunch with a friend, another simple scan, and you're done. And maybe to wrap up the day, you pay for a quick auto ride home. I mean, these are just tiny, insignificant payments, aren't they? Just noise in the background of our busy lives. But what if they're not? Okay, so this is where it starts to get really interesting. Because those little payments, they're not just numbers disappearing from your account. Nope. They're actually puzzle pieces, and they're forming a much, much bigger picture. Seriously, just pause and think about that for a moment. What if every single time you tap your phone to pay, you're not just making a transaction, you're writing a page in a story that's being written about you every single day? And that leads us right to the heart of the matter, the real transaction. Because spoiler alert, it's not actually about the money. It's about something way, way more valuable. So here's how most of us think about it, right? We figure the system is there just to track our money. But the reality, the actual game being played, the system is built to track us. It's a huge shift in how you see it. And this is the key takeaway, the one thing to really get. Your UPI isn't tracking your money, it's tracking you. It sounds simple, but that distinction is incredibly powerful. Every single payment becomes a data point, not on your finances, but on you. I mean, just think about it. That 20 rupee chai, that's your location at 9 a.m. That lunch payment, that could reveal your social circle. The auto ride, well, that maps your daily commute, your routine. Put it all together, and over time, these little breadcrumbs paint an unbelievably detailed portrait of your life. And this just nails it, doesn't it? You think you're using UPI, but really, someone else is using your data. It's a clever play on words, but it's also the honest truth. The convenience we love so much, it comes with a price tag, and that price is our information. Okay, so you might be thinking, so what? They have my data. But it doesn't just sit in a server collecting digital dust. Oh no, it's put to work. It's used for something called decision shaping. So what on earth is decision shaping? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's not just about predicting what you're going to do next. It's about using all that data they have collected on you to actively, to influence your future choices, to give you little nudges in a certain direction, often without you even realizing it's happening. This quote says it all. They don't wait for your decisions, they shape them. It's proactive, not reactive. So let's say the data shows you always buy a snack around 4 p.m. Instead of just noting that, the system might hit you with an ad for a different snack at 3:55 p.m. with a special offer at a shop that's right on your way home. See? It's not just watching you. It's trying to get you to change your mind before you've even made it. And all of this brings us to one final, really crucial idea. In today's world, in our digital economy, all this personal information, your habits, your routines, your preferences, it's become one of the most valuable resources on the planet. Yeah, calling UPI data a gold mine is pretty much the perfect way to put it. Think about it. Your life, broken down into thousands of tiny digital pieces, is a treasure chest for all sorts of companies. It's the fuel for everything from marketing to finance. It really is the new gold. So next time you're about to scan a QR code, maybe just take a half second to remember this. We're all in the middle of a massive digital gold rush. And your data? That's the prize. So the real question you gotta ask yourself is, who's holding the pickaxe?